In this segment, Stephanie Miller welcomes Malcolm Nance to the program. The two talk Trump, from the looming indictment to Meadows possibly playing ball with the feds, and more. Here's Stephanie.
So Lindsey Graham apparently also tried to check her. She said Lindsey Graham has never been loyal to President Trump. He got booed in his own state at a Trump rally and was booed off the stage because he's disloyal to Trump and the American people. He probably shouldn't be giving out advice to Donald Trump because he said Donald Trump, should stop all of the name calling, all this, which he should. In the words of President Trump, Senator Lindsey Graham is doing a great disservice to the Republican Party and to our country. And she said, and when is Lindsey Graham coming out of the closet? We all know you're gay. Oh my God, this woman is, she said, Lindsey.
What?
She said, we all know you're gay, Lindsey, and that's okay. It's okay. It's 2024. There's nothing wrong with gay people.
You know, when Trump himself goes in the spin room to try to say he won, and Lindsey Graham says the debate was a disaster for Trump, you can't spin it anymore. We have
where was
eyes.
J.D. Vance, by the way, at the end of that spin room? That's who everybody thought was going to come in as a surrogate.
Yeah.
He's like, what's his name? Grimwald Wormtongue or whatever his name was in Lord of the Rings, where he slithers in and licks his lips and kisses his master's feet. He was nowhere to be seen yesterday.
Yeah.
They wanted him completely out of the picture.
Yeah.
But with regards to how the media is saying-washing him, if they can call into question Joe Biden stumbling in one debate, this is insanity. Look, that guy, I will give ABC props for one thing. They straight up asked him specifically how they were going to execute the deportation of 11 million immigrants, which Trump is now saying is 20 million.
Yeah.
He wants to round up, use the Army, the National Guard, the police, and he bragged about it. He actually corrected the moderator by saying, and police. And he's like, and police. These people are going to go effing door to door.
Yeah.
This is civil war. People will fight for their families. People will defend their neighborhoods. People will get illegal guns.
What do you think that's going to do to the economy, by the way?
Holy
doing
cow.
his tariffs.
America descending and splitting into armed civil war over a mass roundup of sending immigrants to concentration camps. You people had better wake up. That is the one subject that the news media is not covering. Is Trump asking for America to become a police state where they hunt you in your own home and take illegal immigrants who might be your gardener, your maid? If it's downtown Manhattan, 50% of the nannies will disappear in a day. But the police, the National Guard, and the Army are going to go street to street, set up checkpoints all over America to hunt these people. This is decidedly un-American. It's disgusting. And the media isn't touching it.
Did you ever see the film A Day Without a Mexican? About how Los Angeles just shuts down.
Just shuts right down.
Yes.
Entirely.
Absolutely.
And
it's not Mexicans. These are immigrants who are becoming Americans, like in Ohio, in Springfield, Ohio. It's 20,000 legal immigrant skilled workers that saved that town, rebuilt manufacturing in that city, filled the churches that were empty again. And these people go, oh, they're eating dogs, which is knuckin'. Well, you guys know the rest.
Yes. Knuckin'.
The one thing, and before we go, Malcolm, the thing I thought was the greatest everybody said is, you know what she modeled for us last night, Kamala? She is not afraid of him. No. We don't have. She punched the bully in the nose, and I was just reading this headline. Trump steps up threats to imprison those he sees as foes, and Mark Elias said, if Trump thinks he will intimidate us, he's wrong. We will fight against his voter suppression, election subversion, and attacks on democracy, and we will win. And I think that's what she did. She slayed the dragon last night.
She did.
You're absolutely right. She's not afraid of him. Jesus. She whipped out the full-on 2,000%, prosecutor versus felon. I could watch that show on A&E every day. I'm sorry, turn that into an episode of Law and Order. And she also hit him with the who's a convicted felon, right?
Yeah.
And who wants to do this? Who wants to do that? But again, that point that you and Mark Elias made, about him literally saying he will arrest us. Some right-wing colonel, ex-special forces guy who goes on InfoWars all the time named Ivan Rankin, went out there and said, we need to start getting the list together to start rounding it up. I wrote to him, I go, put me on that list, B, because you know what? We're going to throw down hard. But America is against you. You're just a bunch of Nazi thug sympathizers who all want to go out and emulate Vladimir Putin, Viktor Orban. That's like getting a tweet from Benito Mussolini and saying, hey, that Hitler guy's not so bad.
Right.
I know. I mean, Hitler says I'm great. I mean, it just was insane.
Well,
by the way,
let's go to Hideki Tojo for another comment.
Did you know that Tulsi Gabbard did his debate prep? So nicely done.
Yeah.
Hashtag not
Does
you.
she have to give the rubles back?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. that was the best tweet I saw this morning. I can't recall who put it out. He said, let's thank Tulsi Gabbard for all the debate preparation she gave to Trump.
By the way, Salon headline, secretive right-wing network paid influencers to spread sexual smears about Kamala Harris.
Yep.
And our friend Bob Seska said, I'm looking forward to the day when the many Jill Stein progressives on this S-hole website get nabbed as paid Kremlin propagandists too. Not nearly as many as MAGA, but they exist. I mean, wow. I mean, it just, last night was, we needed this, didn't we? We deserved last night.
Yep. Oh, my God. I love that. Again, every minute of it. I'm going to be drinking it throughout the day. I'm going to be swishing it around. I have it in a decanter. It's going to be the meal that we, served at every meal until November 5th. And then I want that stuff ice cold for Election Day. So every one of you, this is the war to save American democracy from dictatorship.
Yep.
Let's get on the ball.